Say 5, 6, 7, 8. Hello. Testing. Good evening to all joining us on Facebook and YouTube. It's week 6 of the Bandra South Division of the Bodog Roots Premier League. Warm welcome, and we have a start from the HRX in the black and red jersey, scoring from the left of your screen to the right, and it's the Huber Scrunchers in the grey and white jersey, scoring from the right of your screen to the left. It's a good start. It's a match between team 6th on the points table versus team 7th on the points table. Huber Scrunchers, owned by Chaitanya Rele, are 6th on the points table with 5 points, whereas HRX Football Club, owned by Pallavi Burman and Ajay Singh, are 7th on the points table with 3 points. So both these teams desperate for a victory, and more so it's going to be the HRX Football Club who will be looking for a desperate win. The reason being, they still haven't registered a victory in the Bodog Roots Premier League. 0 victories, 2 defeats and 3 draws for the HRX Football Club. Nice ball there, chance, left footer, not able to get it in. Brilliant ball that was from Gulati, just number 55 of the Huber Scrunchers, Akshay Gulati there, and a good left footer also that came in the penalty area, but just wasn't able to keep it in control. Was jersey number 9, that is Charles Francois or Francois. Chance there, Toby, but that's an offside. Once again, the flag raised from the far end. That's an offside. That's quite an intense start that we've had. We started at 6:50 p.m. IST. All those joining, this is Monday. Generally, we don't have matches of the Bodog Roots Premier League, but because we had a match day cancelled last week, which we were informed, and we had informed all of our viewers before. Thus, the Bandra South 6th week is on Monday. And then Wednesday, Thursdays again, we'll have the 7th week of the Bandra South and North divisions respectively, followed by Friday, which will be the Juhu division. On the far end, kick in for the Hubers Crunchers. Side kick there, headed away out of danger. Still, it's the Crunchers keeping possession. Nice there, nicely done there by Vishal, jersey number 10 of the HRX Football Club, Vishal Belani, that is. But he's given away a kick in, a side kick for the Crunchers. Good left footer, deflected, keeping in control there. Nicely done once again by jersey number 22 of the Hubers Crunchers, Sanchit Shetty, that is. That's going to be a corner, the first corner of the evening. And it's going to be the Hubers Crunchers from the left flank. Good ball in the penalty area, headed away. Nicely done there, sensible stuff. Still chances being created. Good work, but that's outside. That's going to be a side kick. Good long ball, straight to the goalkeeper of the HRX Football Club. And of the Hubers Crunchers, the goalkeeper Rohit Kulshrestha on the right of your screen, whereas the goalkeeper of the HRX Football Club is a makeshift goalkeeper today. That's Lincoln Tates. They have had two goalkeepers before this match. There was Zayan Kakajiwala, Kabir Ray, but both of them are missing from action today. And the goalkeeper for HRX Football Club today is Lincoln Tates. Sanchit Shetty. Nice tall, nicely built there, heavy frame. Sanchit Shetty passing it along, nicely done, wearing the specs as well. Very rare we see in the game of football someone wearing specs, but Sanchit Shetty is an exception. Sanchit once again in the play of action, passing it on to Charles. Left footer, could have been close. Brilliant save, that one was by Lincoln Tates. In the 5th minute, diving to his left, and that was on the mark by Charles, but a brilliant save by Lincoln Tates. Far end corner by Charles, head out of danger. Once again, chance this is. Look at that sprint there from Vishal. Not able to keep it under control though. Vishal Belani, that was. Rohit Kulshrestha giving it back to his attacker. Chance there, he's onside. Unable to keep it under control was just number 10 Siddharth Ranchevre. Not able to keep it under his control was Siddharth. Once again Charles, not able to keep it under control. Once again that's going to be a side kick, a kick in on the far end for the Crunchers, the Hubers Crunchers. Just give you a summary of the performance of the Hubers Crunchers. They have played 5 matches of course before this. Just a victory, 2 draws and 2 defeats. The first week they defeated the Bombay MFC. That's the only victory they've had in the Bodog Roots Premier League. That's done there by Rohit Kulshrestha. Second week was a draw against the Rebels 3-3. Then they lost to the Knights 1-3. Lost to the Gladiators 0-3. And then last week was a draw against After 8. That was 0-0. Whereas for the HRX Football Club owned by Pallavi Burman and Ajay Singh, they have played 5 matches, not a single victory so far, 2 defeats, 3 draws, 3 points. The first week they lost to After 8 0-2, then they lost to Bombay M 0-1, was a draw against Rebels 2-2, was a draw against Monsters 0-0, and then again a draw against the Knights 1-1. So they've had 3 draws, 2 defeats, not a single victory so far for the HRX Football Club in the Bodog Roots Premier League. Series of passes there, nicely done. Nice left footer, but that's again going to be kick in on the far end. Good long ball, header. Vishal back again into action. Sanchit and Vishal. But it's straight to Rohit Kulshrestha there. Won't make errors there. Just a quick reminder to all those joining us now on the Bodog Roots Premier League. Chance there, penalty area. Nicely done. Super defense that was from the HRX Football Club. Super stuff that was from the HRX. Easy for the Uber Scrunchers. Once again, Gulati cross too long. That was a little more power on that. And difficult to keep it under control for the forward line. Yes, as I was mentioning, quick reminder, a couple of changes in the rules of the Bodog Roots Premier League for conventional football. It's a match of 50 minutes, 2 halves of 25 minutes each. It's 8 players a side, no restrictions on the number of substitutions. And once it goes outside, it's going to be a kick-in, a side kick, and not a throw-in. Chance there for Vishal, offside, says the referee. Flag raised, offside, he says. In the 9th minute, we have entered it. Milap, nicely done to Charles. Chance there in the penalty area. Goes jersey number 6 of the Crunchers, Tommy Ungen, that was unable to keep it in control. Rohit Kulshrestha attacking, but it's still kept in possession by the Hubers Crunchers. Possession definitely has been with the Crunchers in the first 8.5 minutes. But of course, the HRX Football Club, no clear favourites for this match, because as I said, this is a match between team number 6 and 7 on the points table. However, it's the HRX Football Club in search of their first victory of the Bodog Roots Premier League in the 6th week that they've entered. So 6 matches, 6th match, and they'll definitely want a victory by the name. Vishal once again missing out on a chance there. Was Vishal Belani. Unhappy with his performance. Important to thank our sponsors, our title sponsor Bodog, our branding partner The Flag Company, hydration partner Miqua, beverage partner Raw Pressery, broadcast partner One Play Sports. It's going to be a side kick there. Sanchit Shetty taking responsibility on the far end. Good right footer in the penalty area. Chances for the header, but being headed out there. Charles just lets it go. Well left, as they say in cricket. Gulati, the right footer. Chance to Charles. Looking for the cross there. Doesn't get any company there is Charles. Lincoln Teets will be missing from action because he's the goalkeeper for the evening. Don't see any substitutes that have arrived for the HRX Football Club. A weekday, Monday evening, all in office, still not arrived from work perhaps. Yeah, just 8 on the ground of the HRX Football Club, that is, and no substitutes that I can see of the HRX Football Club. Whereas the bench is filled of the Hubers Crunchers, owned by Chaitanya Rele. Passing it along, Ranchevre. Siddharth, that is. Good passing it around. Nicely again. Possession taken back. It's been a series of these passes, series of positions taken, positions lost. That's the summary so far of the first 11 minutes. Good long ball there. Back pass chance. Good work there by Lincoln Tates, attacking the ball. He's given away a corner. Always better than conceding a goal, isn't it? Good ball, header. Chance could have been close. How close would have that been for goal number 1 for the Hubers Crunchers? Not to happen though. Side kick for the HRX Football Club. Good long ball there. Anyone in control? Yes, nicely done there by HRX. Still keeping control. Passing it on the near end. Nicely done by Tommy there. Good long ball. Gulati, Vishal once again on the run. Once again on the run. Right footer there. Straight to the goalkeeper. Rohit Kulshrestha. Butterfingers there, wasn't able to hold on to it. But in the end, he had a good recovery and recovered well. So it's still 0-0 the scoreline. Exactly at the halfway stage of the first half we are. Scoreline still stays 0-0. It's a nice evening here. Getting a live action from the St. Andrews Turf Park in Bandra West in the western suburbs of Mumbai. And it's quite a fast outfield this is here at St. Andrews. Just not forgiving there. So we'll have to keep in control. On Fridays when we are at Juhu at the Jamnabai Nurzi Turf Park, it's pretty forgiving there. That's quite slow. But this outfield is nice and fast. HRX Football Club. Sheldon passing it along. Not able to keep possession. Good ball there. Siddhant to Sanchit Shetty. Nicely done there by Siddhant. Looking for the pass. Yes, nicely done. Vishal. Once again, series of passes. Is that a foul? Yes, says the referee. Foul, he says. Might be an injury there. An aggressive tackle resulting in an injury. We always have physios. We don't want physios to be used, but in such cases, we always need physios to keep coming in. Looks he's fine. Yes, he looks is fine. Milap, it is just number 22 of the HRS Football Club. That's Milap Shah. Good ball there to Mukesh. Wasn't able to keep in control. He's taken it back. Is that a push? That's a foul. Signaled by the referee. Nicely done there by the referee. Again, questions raised against the decision. Questions being raised against the decision. But he says he sticks to his stand there. Nicely done by the referee there. Thankless job, tireless job. This is of the match referees. But important to respect their decisions. Very rare in football that we see that players are okay with the decision given by the match referees. Entering the 16th minute. 10 minutes remaining for the first half. It's going to be Sheldon. The right footer maybe passing it along, going for goal. Good ball there. Header cleared out. Very difficult there to go directly for goal from a free kick. Because there's a shorter playing ground there. Very difficult to clear the wall. And thus of course missing it out. Siddhant, right footer. That was brilliant work that was by the Hoover Scrunchers. It was just number 55 of the Hoover Scrunchers, Akshay Gulati. Good ball from the western coast. It comes from the eastern coast. Is that a foul? It looks like. Yes, Tommy coming out, and it's Akshat, jersey number 11 of the Hoover Scrunchers, who's running in as a substitute. Akshat Shetty. Of course, no restrictions on the number of substitutes here at the Bodog Roots Premier League. Gulati passing it on. Good long ball, keep it under control. Nicely done. They're looking for the cross. Does not get it. Goal kick, it's going to be Lincoln Tates to take responsibility of that. Good ball. He's onside there, but yes, good work there. Super stuffed by the defense. Siddhant once again looking for the cross there. Does not get it. But it's Hoober Scrunchers who are dominating without a doubt. It's the Hoober Scrunchers who are dominating this match so far with the majority of possession with them. In the meanwhile, we might have an injury there. It's jersey number 10 of the HRX, Vishal Belani, who looks to be injured, and the physio is being called for. With the magic spray there, perhaps an injury on his right footer there, perhaps a cramp. This pulled his hammy maybe. It's Vishal, jersey number 10. He is not able to walk, he says. Vishal is back on the ground. He's okay, he says. But he's been asked to take a break for a few seconds. Good ball with the corner, and he scores! Charles, jersey number 9 of the Hoober Scrunchers, and they are off on the grade. First goal in the 18th minute for Charles. So what a goal that was, the right footer, and goal for Charles Francois. It's Vishal who comes back in of the HRX for a minute that he was out, and a goal has been scored by the Hoober Scrunchers. Brilliant right footer on the bounce by Charles, and 1-0 the lead for the Hoober Scrunchers against the HRX Football Club. They were the ones who were on the attack. Sanchit once again, good defense on that occasion by the HRX Football Club. They're desperate for a victory of the HRX. They won't even be happy with a draw, forget a defeat. They'll have to get a victory chance there. Good attempt that was by Vishal Belani. They'll have to go all out on attack. They'll have to look for that goal. They'll have to look for the victory, which hasn't yet come for the HRX Football Club. Side kick. Nice ball, nicely taken there. Just look at the reach there of the Hoober Scrunchers jersey number 7. That was Lakshya Chetty. Nice tall guy that he is Lakshya Chetty, and just look at his reach with the right footer. That would have been a header for some, but for him it was an easy right footer. Once again, Charles, that was Lakshya Chetty there, able to keep it under control. Series of headers, Charles once again. Jersey number 15, that is Charles, unable to keep it under control. Good attempt there, that was nonetheless, but just wasn't able to keep it in his control. 20th minute, 5 more minutes remaining for this first half to come to an end. It's a match of 50 minutes, 2 halves of 25 minutes each. Series of passes. Oh, that's missed there. HRX still keeping position. Vishal, good long ball there. The chance, that's cleared away. It's going to be a side kick there. It looks like for the HRX Football Club, owned by Pallavi Burman and Ajay Singh. A little more than 4 minutes remaining for the first half to come to an end. Can there be an equalizer from the HRX Football Club? They're definitely aiming for one. Good right footer there. Chested, kept it under control. Charles once again. That was brilliant work by Lakshya Chetty. Chance for Sid. Unable to convert. Brilliant work that was by Lincoln Tates. 22nd minute. Definitely will be counted for as a save by Lincoln. Brilliant work, Lincoln Tates. Meanwhile, substitution, Tommy Ungain back into play in place of jersey number 10 of the Hoober Scrunchers. That's Siddhant Renchevre. Kulati stopped there in track. A series of passes, possession kept by HRX. Looking good there, long ball, still chance, Vishal. No, that's outside, so that's going to be a goal kick for the Hoober Scrunchers. A super scrunches good start that they had in the 18th minute. They got a first goal thanks to Charles. Good ball by Tommy. Header kept in play. It's a pass, but that's a foul, says the referee. Unhappy is the dugout. Extremely unhappy is the dugout with that decision. But that's a decision given by the referee, has to be respected. That's going to be a free kick for the HRX Football Club. Chance kept in play. Sanchit to Charles. Once again that man, Charles. That's deflected off the defence. That's going to be a corner for the Hoober Scrunchers. Once again, the first goal they had was because of an assist that came from a corner. It again is a possibility. Can they convert? It's once again Sanchit Shetty there on the far end. Looking for Charles. It's a corner once again. Nicely defended there by Vishal Belani. A minute and a half remaining for the first half. Looking for Charles, passing it around, unable to keep it under control was Tommy. Poor attempt there. Vishal, just look at him run there. But it's just not been his day so far. He was able to run with it, but hasn't been able to convert so far. Not even able to create scoring chances this evening is Vishal Belani. Right footer chance, that's not on the mark there. Rohit Kulshrestha. Nicely done by Lakshit Shetty. Around 45 seconds remaining, chance there. Nicely held by Lincoln Tates. He is a makeshift goalkeeper, remember today. He's not the first choice of the goalkeepers. Nice long ball, nicely done there by Vishal. He's given it away though. Good attacking there. Good attacking football, and that's definitely a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Yes, the card is out, and it's Vishal Belani in the 25th minute. He has been booked off the HRX Football Club for an aggressive tackle, and it's definitely is a yellow card. The first booking of the day, week 6 match number 1 of the Bodog Roots Premier League. Sanchit Shetty takes responsibility of the kick-in. Good ball, chance, header, collected easily by Lincoln Tates. That's the first half. Hoober Scrunchers versus HRX. Hoober Scrunchers have taken a lead of 1-0 thanks to a goal in the 18th minute by Charles. It's time for the second half of match 1, week 6 of the Bandra South Division of the Bodog Roots Premier League. 1-0 the lead it is for the Hoober Scrunchers against the HRX. What a start this is on the whistle by Charles. He's the goal scorer, the only goal scorer this evening. In the 18th minute, a brilliant right footer, and he was able to beat Lincoln Tates, the makeshift goalkeeper for the HRX Football Club. Right footer in the penalty area, chance there. Nicely done there. Good defense, but still HRX. Munair. That is of the HRX Football Club. Nicely done there. Keeping possession was Numair Kazi. Once again, still with the HRX. Good long ball, left footer, but easy work that's going to be for Rohit Kulshrestha. Scoring from the left of your screen to the right is going to be the Hoober Scrunchers, and from the right to left, of course, is going to be the HRX Football Club. Chance there, is that a foul? No, says the referee. Okay, and play on, he says. Going to be a kick in, a side kick for the HRX Football Club. Looking for an equalizer, other HRX. Quickly taken, still with the HRX Football Club. Chance there, just the direction, the radar completely missing there. Once again, Rohit Kulshrestha with the start there, missing it out. Charles unhappy with that. HRX Football Club once again. Good right footer. Nice, just look at his right footer there of Lakshit Shetty. Chance is it, Tommy. Good defense, nicely done. He's taking up time, eating time there. Can afford to do that, but they'll become more in a comfortable position if they get the 2-0 lead, the Hoober Scrunchers. Good long ball, passing it along. Is that a shoulder push? Looks like, yes it is, says the referee. Free kick for the HRX. Good long ball, chance, that's offside. No, that's a foul, says the referee. Foul for a push, that was. Perfectly observed by the referee. Good ball, Charles. Nicely done, Numair Kazi with the defense over Charles. Nicely done there by Numair Kazi. It'll be a corner for the HRX. Vishal looking to take the corner there on the far end. That's Vishal Belani. He's been yellow carded once. The air again. Yes, just look at Lakshit Shetty there. Attack. Charles. Still done by Kevin. Passing it along. Vishal on the far end with the right footer. Chance. No, not on the mark. Right footer header by Charles. Still looking for the kick is Akshat. Does not keep it under control. It's just number 11 of the Hoober Scrunchers. Akshat Shetty it was. Important to thank our sponsors of the Roots Premier League. Title sponsor Bodog. Our branding partner The Flag Company. Hydration partner Miqua. Beverage partner Raw Pressery. Of course our broadcast partner One Play Sports. Kick in for the Hoober Scrunchers. Again that man Lakshit Shetty takes responsibility of the side kick. Nice long ball taken over by HRX once again with the Crunchers. So as I said, as far as the first half was concerned, it was definitely the Hoober Scrunchers with the majority of possession. Looks like it's the same in the second half. Mukesh. HRX trying their best. Vishal Belani there on the far end. goes back and nicely done there. Easily done by Sanchit Shetty. Okay, for the right footer, Sanchit Shetty standing there, nice and tall there. Just like a defense, giving absolutely no scope for the HRX to score beyond him. Side kick for HRX. Good ball, but gets no support. Right footer, chance there, Charles not able to keep it under control. Good right footer. Still done there by Lakshit. Chance for Charles! How close was that? What a brilliant right footer there was. It was by Charles. He's the only goal scorer today. And Lincoln Tates was nowhere near it. But just unlucky was Charles that it was a little above the crossbar. Nicely done there. Charles once again not able to keep it in possession. Mukesh. Yes, nicely done there. Good tackle. Again given away to the crunchers. All that effort in vain. Sanchit, nicely done there to Tommy. Back to Sanchit. Still with Sanchit, and yes, good defense that was by the HRX. That's going to be a goal kick for the HRX Football Club. Nicely done by Lincoln. Passing it along. Yes, Super Scrunchers owned by Chaitanya Rele are 6th on the points table with 5 points. The first week they defeated the Bombay MFC and that's their only victory so far. Second week they had a draw against the Rebels 3-3. Then they lost to the Knights 1-3. They lost to the Gladiators 0-3 and last week they had a draw against After 8 that was 0-0. Whereas for the men in black and red there, that's the HRX Football Club owned by Pallavi Burman and Ajay Singh. They are 7th on the points table with 3 points. 5 matches, still no victories, 3 defeats and 3 draws. First week they lost to After 8 0-2. Then it was 0-1 loss to Bombayam. A draw with the Rebels 2-2. Then a 0-0 draw against Monsters. And last week was a draw 1-1 against the Knights. Still looking for their first victory are the HRX Football Club. Free kick for the HRX. Chance there, headed out of danger by Lakshit Shetty. Perfect Lakshya by Lakshit Shetty. Chance, HRX loads a trigger but gets a perfect shield in between. Still the Crunchers, nicely done there to Lakshit. Lakshit looking for the pass. Nicely done. Charles is free. Gets in Charles, can be dangerous. Back to Vishal of the HRX. Nicely done there. But Vishal and Mukesh just banging onto each other. It was poor stuff there by the HRX. Lack of coordination perhaps. But they'll have to do much better in the remaining 15 minutes. The HRX Football Club there. Yes, Mukesh was the man responsible for blocking his own teammate. That was Vishal Belani. Good ball header, not on the mark there, not hitting the perfect part of the head perhaps of Tommy Ungain. In the meanwhile, you might have a substitution. It's jersey number 8, that's Baldev of the Hoover Scrunchers. Baldev Maheshwari, who's coming to play now. Good ball, nicely held there by Rohit Kulshrestha. Charles still keeping possession. Good ball there off the wall, nicely defended. Vishal, it's still not been his day. Chances he's created but hasn't been able to convert them on a single occasion. Good ball. Passing it along, trying to keep possession. Passing it along. Shetty doesn't get it on the mark there. Sanchit Shetty there with a brilliant left footer. But just on the right of the goalkeeper it was. And that's going to be a goal kick for Lincoln Tates. Vishal heads it straight to the goalkeeper. That's Rohit Kulshrestha. Passing it along, keeping possession, trying to keep possession, that is. Sanchit. Still passing it along. Keeping possession though. Nicely done so far. Once again looking for the footers there. Not getting it. Karan. Give the right footer chance in the penalty area. Nicely done there. Good defense on that occasion by HRX. Could have been dangerous, but cleared it out of the danger area. Passing it on. Charles, the goal scorer for this evening. Nicely done there by Charles. Vishal is on him. Nicely passed to Karan. Karan attacking, looking for the cross. Good defense once again. That was by the HRX. It's going to be a corner. The right side of your screen for the Huber Scrunchers. Looking for it. That's been cleared away. Good long ball, still kept in possession, still kept under control. Charles lets it go. Well left, Charles. And that's going to be again a kick in, the side kick for the Huber Scrunchers. Is it going to be Shetty? Is it going to be Tommy? Looks like it's Tommy Nguyen. I say Tommy Nguyen, always I am reminded of a brilliant chef from the Vietnam. Lu Nguyen, that is, comes with some brilliant shows from the Vietnamese culture that he goes, different cuisines. Always good to have interaction of different cultures. In the meanwhile, they're nicely collected, that was by the goalkeeper, Rohit Kulshrestha. Siddhant Charles, he was onside there. What a chance that was created by Sanchit Shetty. Brilliant assist that could have been proven, but Charles was just not switched on for that moment. He was onside. Had he kept it under control, it would have been Charles one-on-one against Lincoln Tates. Could have been a 2-0 lead for the Huber Scrunchers. Not to happen though. Scoreline stays 1-0. Numair Kazi to take the kick in. Good long ball there, nicely done, looking for support, still kept in play. Chance, but that's a foul, says the referee. And that's an offside, pardon me, offside is the decision given by the assistant referee. Sanchit, back to Lakshit, the Shetties. Good long ball, and that's a push there, is it? No, that's not, says the referee. It's not a foul, says the referee. Free kick for the HRX. Corner for Huber Scrunchers. 10 minutes remaining for this match to come to an end. Will that be a lead taken by the Huber Scrunchers of 2-0? Or will the HRX be able to counter and get an equalizer? As of now, just nobody goes for it. It was Lakshit Shetty who could have attempted for it, but he says that was out of his reach. Still with the Uber Scrunchers keeping possession. They can afford to eat up time there, but still not in a very comfortable position. They'll be considering themselves other Uber Scrunchers. Coming up next is the All Monsters versus Bombayam Football Club. Mukesh, nicely headed, but that's again going to be a goal kick for the Uber Scrunchers. They can't afford to eat their time, can afford to take it a little slow. They have a lead of 1-0. Ball, but that's from the western coast to the eastern coast. Vishal once again is onside, but no, does not get the support. Nicely left there, Vishal. Chances have been created. He hasn't been able to grab those opportunities and convert this evening. And that's been the case with the HRS Football Club throughout the Bodog Roots Premier League so far. It's the 5 matches that they've played before this match started, of course, and still no victory against their name. Goal kick nicely taken there, quickly taken by Lincoln Tates. Shoots is Sanchit Shetty. If radar missing once again. Lincoln Tates looking for a nice long ball, keeping position the HRX. Taken over by the Uber Scrunchers. Karan now. Series of passes. It's a quick player, it's a shorter ground, quicker format. 50-minute, 2 halves of 25 minutes each. Chance the HRX. Entering the 18th minute, so 7.5 minutes remaining for the HRX to get an equalizer. Back to Sanchit, right footer. Nicely kept there, nicely saved by Lincoln Tate. She's given away a corner for the Crunchers. Quickly taken that was. Back to Sanchit. Series of dribbles, nicely done there. Good tackle there. Free kick, that is, for the HRX. Lincoln Tates is being asked by his mates to just upper dal, give it some air, that it says. And he gives it a lot of air. He's unhappy, is Lincoln Tates, but that was not in reach for any of his players on the left flank. Nicely done, passing it around. Right footers on the far end, offside. The flag has been raised. That's an offside signaled. Good ball once again. Lakshit Shetty there with his super right footer. He's unhappy with that. Is Lakshit Shetty. Extremely unhappy he is with the decision, but that's a foul signaled by the referee, and the decision will have to continue. Unhappy with the decision, Lakshit Shetty. They have a 1-0 lead. Everybody, one person. 5 minutes remaining for the match to come to an end. Can there be an equalizer coming in from the HRX Football Club? Difficult to go direct, as what I've seen so far in the Bodog Roots Premier League in the last 5 weeks. They have to pass it around. Difficult to get it direct. Yes, that's what we see. Passing it around. And a chance once again. Gone begging. Chance there now in the meanwhile. Right footer there. Brilliant work by Lincoln Tates. Super stuff that was by Lincoln Tates. Definitely saving a goal for his team. Brilliantly done by Lincoln Tates. In the meanwhile, we might, yes, there's a corner on the far end. Good ball, chance headed away by the nice tall guy Lakshit Shetty. Ball nicely deflected by Rohit Kulshrestha. No troubles whatsoever to Rohit. And that's going to be an outside kick in for the Hoobers Crunchers. HRX creating those chances, creating those opportunities, but not able to convert them so far. It's been not so good for the HRX in the Bodog Rules Premier League. Not only in this match, but in the entire league apart from the first few matches. They've had continuous defeats and draws. Not a result that has gone by their side. The far end, Karan, nicely cleared away. Still going to be a kick in, a side kick. That's going to be for the Hoobers Crunchers. Sanchit Shetty it is. Chance there, appeal for a handball. Big appeal for a handball, denied by the referee. Back to Sanchit and Lakshit, the Shetty brothers. The keeper has called and nicely collected by Rohit Kulshrestha. 2.5 minutes remaining for this matchup to come to an end. Headers, series of headers that is. Meanwhile, substitution. Tommy Jungen goes in jersey number 6, and in place of yes, no restrictions or number of substitutions, however, that's in place of Baldev Maheshwari. Tommy Jungen is back in. Nicely done there by Sanchit. Looking for Lakshit, and again a good ball there. No trouble on that occasion for Lincoln Tates. Aggressive once again, Lakshit Shetty responsible for that aggression there, but not on the receiving end on this occasion. It's going to be a free kick for the Hoobers Crunchers. HRX, a minute and a half remaining. Good ball there, chance! How close was that? Mukesh Kanodia. Not on the mark there, just not on the mark, but nonetheless, it was an offside that was signalled. So, it anyways wouldn't have been counted for as a goal. A minute remaining. 60 minutes remaining. Cleared away, nicely done there, cleared away by HRX, but wasting time, definitely wasting time. They were Hoobers Crunchers, time wasting strategy for sure, that is. The coach just being given a warning there, being equally responsible for wasting time. Sanchit Shetty, half a minute remaining. Tommy Jungen, will he go for goal? Is that a push? No, says the referee. It's all okay, he says. Still with the right footer, but that's a foul signalled by the referee. A free kick for the HRX. 10 seconds remaining. Last set of action that you can see. It's Lincoln Tates as well getting into the attacking region. in the forwards. That's going to be the last chance for the HRX Football Club. Good ball, but that's nicely held by Rohit Kulshrestha. And that perhaps might be the last set of action. And that's the final whistle at the end of the match. It's the Uber Scrunchers who have defeated the HRX Football Club 1-0. HRX still unable to register a victory in the Bodog Roots Premier League.